1994 in baseball. The following are the baseball events of the year 1994 throughout the world. Headline events of the year. As a result of a players' strike, the MLB season ended prematurely on August 11, 1994. No postseason, including the World Series, was played. Minor League Baseball was not affected. During the shortened Major League Baseball season, the league adorned uniforms and stadiums to announce the 125th anniversary of baseball's first professional team, the Cincinnati Red Stockings. The Yomiuri Giants also celebrated their 60th anniversary with their 18th championship in the Japan Series. Considered by some to be among history's greatest athletes, Michael Jordan suited up for the Birmingham Barons, the Class A affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. He played in his first game on April 9, going 0-3. Champions: Nippon Professional Baseball, Japan Series, Yomiuri Giants over Seibu Lions 4-2. Series Most Valuable Player, Hiromi Makihara. Series Fighting Spirit Award, Kazuhiro Kiyohara. Minor League Baseball AA Leagues: American Association, Indianapolis Indians, International League, Richmond Braves, Mexican League, Mexico City Red Devils, Pacific Coast League, Albuquerque Dukes. Other champions: Baseball World Cup, Cuba. Caribbean World Series, Tigers del Licey, Dominican Republic. College World Series, Oklahoma. Cuban National Series, Villa Clara over Industrials. Japan Series, Yomiuri Giants over Seibu Lions 4-2. Korean Series, LG Twins over Pacific Dolphins. Big League World Series, Taipei, Taiwan. Junior League World Series, Thousand Oaks, California. Little League World Series, Coquivaco, Maracaibo, Venezuela. Venezuela. Senior League World Series, Brandon, Florida. Taiwan Series, Brother Elephants. Awards and honors: Baseball Hall of Fame, Steve Carlton, Leo DeRocher, Phil Rizzuto. Most Valuable Player, Frank Thomas, AL Chicago White Sox. Jeff Bagwell, NL Houston Astros. Cy Young Award, David Cohn, AL Kansas City Royals. Greg Maddux, NL Atlanta Braves. Rookie of the Year, Bob Hamelin, AL Kansas City Royals. Raul Mondesi, NL Los Angeles Dodgers. Manager of the Year Award, Buck Showalter, AL New York Yankees. Philippa Liu, NL Montreal Expos. Woman Executive of the Year, Major or Minor League, Naomi Silver, Rochester Red Wings, International League. Gold Glove Award, Don Mattingly 1B-AL, Roberto Alomar 2B-AL, Wade Boggs 3B-AL, Omar Vizquel SSAL, Bullis AL, SSAL, Kenny Lofton of AL, Devin White of AL, Ken Griffey Jr. of AL, Ivan Rodriguez CAL, Mark Langston PAL. Statistical leaders. Major League Baseball final standings. On September 14, the remainder of the Major League season was canceled by Acting Commissioner Bud Selig after 34 days of the players' strike. American League, National League. Events. January 12, Steve Carlton is elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Baseball Writers Association of America, receiving almost 96% of the vote. Orlando Cepeda falls 7 votes short of the 75% required for election. February February 7, basketball superstar Michael Jordan signs a minor league contract with the Chicago White Sox. He is invited to spring training with the team as a non-roster invitee. February 15, Illa Borders becomes the first woman to pitch in a college game. Appearing for Southern California College of Costa Mesa, Borders throws a 5-hit, 12-1 victory against Claremont Mudscripts. February 25, the Veterans Committee elects Phil Rizzuto and Leo Durocher to the Baseball Hall of Fame. March. April. April 3, the Cincinnati Reds host an opening night game on Easter Sunday against the St. Louis Cardinals. It is the first time in Major League history that a season opens with a night game instead of a day game. Only 32,803 attend the game, which is criticized by many Reds fans at the time as breaking tradition. April 4, at Wrigley Field, Chicago Cubs outfielder Tuffy Rhodes blasts 3 home runs on opening day, victimizing New York Mets pitcher Dwight Gooden. Rhodes becomes the first player in Major League history to hit home runs in his first 3 at-bats of the season. In spite of Rhodes' unexpected home run barrage, the Cubs lose the game 12-8. April 8, Kent Mercker of the Atlanta Braves pitches a 6-0 no-hitter against the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium, striking out 10 in the process. For Mercker, it is his first complete game in the major leagues. In the first half of the 9th inning, Chan Ho Park comes on to pitch for the Dodgers, becoming the first Korean player to appear in a major league game. It is still the Braves' most recent no-hitter as of 2021. April 27, in a first for the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, Scott Erickson of the Minnesota Twins no-hits the Milwaukee Brewers 6-0. June 13, Ryne Sandberg announces his retirement from the Chicago Cubs. July. July 8, in a game against the Seattle Mariners, shortstop John Valentin of the Boston Red Sox records the 10th unassisted triple play in Major League history. It is the first unassisted triple play for a player in the American League since 1968, which is also the last time it is accomplished by a shortstop. Boston wins 4-3. In addition, it is the debut game for Alex Rodriguez in the major leagues. July 12, Moises Alou's double in the 10th inning gives the National League an 8-7 victory over the American League in the All-Star Game. The NL is now a perfect 9-0 in extra inning contests. John Hudek of the Houston Astros becomes the first pitcher in Major League history to appear in an All-Star Game before recording a victory in the regular season. Fred McGriff, whose 2-run home run in the 9th inning ties the score, takes MVP honors. July 14, Ozzie Smith of the St. Louis Cardinals records his 8,017th assist, breaking Luis Aparicio's MLB record for shortstops. July 18, trailing 11-0 to the St. Louis Cardinals, the Houston Astros come back to win 15-12 in Houston. July 28, Kenny Rogers of the Texas Rangers throws the 14th perfect game in Major League history against the California Angels. August 5, Atlanta Braves first baseman Fred McGriff hit his 30th home run of the season in the Braves' 16-6 victory over the Cincinnati Reds, making him only the 9th player in Major League Baseball history to hit 30 or more homers in 7 consecutive seasons. August 11, the final games of the Major League Baseball season are played on this date. The next day, the players' strike begins. Minor League Baseball games are not affected. The Colorado Rockies unknowingly play their last game at Mile High Stadium. September 14, the owners of the major league clubs vote 26-2 to officially cancel the remainder of the 1994 season, including the playoffs and World Series. There is no World Series for the first time since 1904. September 20, the Albuquerque Dukes ends the professional baseball season in the United States winning the Pacific Coast League Championship. October 22, the Japan Series begins as baseball's professional championship. Reporters from major American newspapers arrive in Japan for their Fall Classic coverage. Ken Harrelson, the play-by-play announcer for the Chicago White Sox, calls the Japan Series for U.S. audiences on regional sports networks under the Prime Sports Channel banner. October 29, the Yomiuri Giants win Game 6 of the Japan Series to become professional baseball's world champions. Legend says this is the luckiest of all championship years, as it is the team's 60th anniversary, as they are deemed world champions by some baseball media. November 4, free agent pitcher Dwight Gooden is suspended for the entire 1995 season. December, movies: Angels in the Outfield, baseball, a film by Ken Burns TV. Cobb, home run, baseball in the movies TV. Little Big League, Major League Roman 2, Min 2, Who, Scout, the Scout, Births: January 1, Lamonte Wade. January 2, Felix George. January 4, Reynaldo Lopez. January 10, Rico Garcia. January 15, Sky Bolt. January 16, Austin Allen. January 17, Colin Potch. January 18, Diego Castillo. January 18, Max Fried. January 20, Ricardo Pinto. January 21, Jake Cronenworth. January 22, Tyrone Taylor. January 23, Humberto Artiga. January 23, Addison Russell. January 31, Cole Irvin. January 31, Jake Thompson. January 31, Rob Whalen. February 3, Brooks Krisk. February 3, Round Odor. February 4, Chris Skittins. February 4, Raymond Tapia. February 6, David Paulino. February 11, Dansby Swanson. February 15, Sue Lin. February 20, Louis Severino. February 21, Sam Hilliard. February 23, Joe McCarthy. February 27, Matt Peacock. February 28, Jonathan Daza. March 2, James Caprillion. March 3, Dilson Herrera. March 3, Jose Rondon. March 5, John Schraber. March 6, Domingo Acevedo. March 7, Zach Green. March 7, Jero Labert. March 8, Jake Knoll. March 15, Mike Brasso. March 15, Sean Poppin. March 16, Kyle Funkhauser. March 20, Justin Garza. March 22, Drew Anderson. March 22, Edwin Diaz. March 22, Daniel Robertson. March 24, Kevin Jinkle. March 29, Matt Olson. March 30, Alex Bregman. March 31, Ryan Borucki. April 1, David Dahl. April 4, Renato Nunez. April 6, Ralph Garza Jr. April 7, Josh Hader. April 7, Joel Payamps. April 8, Zach Eflin. April 9, Caleb Barriger. April 12, Tomas Nido. April 15, Trey Wingenter. April 16, Albert Almora. April 21, Ryan Hartman. April 21, Edwin Rios. April 22, Aristides Aquino. April 23, Garrett Clevinger. April 25, Cody Ponce. April 26, Trevor Lane. April 27, Michael Rucker. April 27, Corey Seager. April 28, Ben Bramer. April 28, Thomas Panon. April 29, Scott Kingery. April 30, Jose Peraza. May 1, Dylan Tate. May 3 Walker Lockett. May 4 Ryan Masinger. May 7 Angel Perdomo. May 8 Louis Brinson. May 10 Lucas Sims. May 10 Andy Young. May 11 Jackson Stevens. May 12 Jess Mule Valentin. May 14 Tony Gonsolin. May 16 Heath Philmeyer. May 18 Randy Rosario. May 22 Rio Ruiz. May 24 Cam Hill. May 25 Kyle Holder. May 25 Donnie Walton. May 26 Sam Haggerty. May 27 Jose Berrios. May 27 Josh Geyer. May 28 Ryan Burr. May 29 Robbie Perkins. May 29 Kai Tom. May 30 Brett Phillips. May 31 Dylan Cozens. May 31 David Fletcher. June 1 Andrew Stevenson. June 2 Andrew Moore. June 3 Harrison Bader. June 3 Raman Urias. June 3 Brandon Waddell. June 4 Yancy Almont. June 4 Cody Stashek. June 6 Brandon Sittinger. June 7 Ryder Jones. June 20 Tom Eshelman. June 22 Angel Vilma. June 24 Tim Lopes. June 26 Illy White. June 29 Travis Laggins. June 30 Rogelio Armenteros. June 30 Joshua Roges. July, 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 July. July 1 Jalen Davis. July 1 Chris Flexen. July 5 Shohei Ohtani. July 6 Andrew Benintendi. July 6 Brandon Lowe. July 8 Stephen Gonsalves. July 8 Patrick Wagel. July 10 Josh Rogers. July 11 John Duplantier. July 12 J.D. Hammer. July 13 Ty France. July 14 Tyler Alexander. July 14 Jake Cousins. July 14 Lucas Giolito. July 14 Carson Kelly. July 14 Andrew Velasquez. July 15 Raman Lorino. July 16 Phil Deal. July 18 Ryan Helsley. July 19 Mauricio Dubin. July 20 Anthony Alford. July 20 Dwayne Underwood Jr. July 22 Tanner Scott. July 28 Walker Buehler. July 30 Cody Potet. August 1 Dylan Lee, Lynn Lee. August 2 Mark Matthews. August 4 Orlando Arcia. August 4 Brett Kennedy. August 8 Kazuki Tanaka. August 9 Kyle Cody. August 10 Chance Adams. August 12 Ian Happ. August 18 Seiya Suzuki. August 19 Alex Degote. August 23 Billy McKinney. August 24 Jamie Callahan. August 25 Johan Quezada. August 26 Tyler Wells. August 28 Kelvin Gutierrez. August 29 Seth Martinez. August 29 Alex Reyes. August 30 Taylor Hearn. September 2 Franchi Cordero. September 2 Rob Kaminsky. September 6 Clint Frazier. September 6 Harold Ramirez. September 9 Will Crow. September 10 Dustin Peterson. September 11 Evan Phillips. September 12 Tyler Danish. September 14 Jake Brents. September 14 John King. September 15 Trez Barra. September 15 Dakota Hudson. September 17 Daniel Castano. September 17 Mike Schauern. September 19 Luke Rayleigh. September 21 Devin Williams. September 22 Carlos Correa. September 22 Corey Ray. September 27 Luis Guillorme. September 27 Pedro Payano. September 28 Manuel Marget. September 29 Thomas Hatch. September 29 Tyler Mall. September 30 Travis Demerit. September 30 Damon Jones. October 1 Cedric Mullins. October 3 Jen Ho Tseng. October 4 Shees Fitzbarth. October 5 Victor Reyes. October 7 Kirby Sneed. October 7, Cole Stewart. October 10, David Bednar. October 10, Garrett Hampson. October 10, Sean Murphy. October 12, Max Schrock. October 13, Jose Godoy. October 17, Miles Straw. October 19, Brandon Bailey. October 19, Anthony Santander. October 20, Ronald Guzman. October 21, Ben Bowden. October 21, Jose Ruiz. October 22, Corbin Burns. October 24, Trey Ambergi. October 24, Taylor Widener. October 26, Jack Kruger. October 26, Joe Palumbo. October 29, Sean Anderson. November. November 1, Anthony Mishuix. November 1, Brent Rooker. November 2, Jonathan Loisiga. November 4, Willie Calhoun. November 9, Eric Mejia. November 13, Santiago Espinal. November 16, Will Craig. November 17, Adonis Rosa. November 18, Jimmy Lambert. November 20, Jake Newberry. November 20, Jacob Robson. November 22, Griffin Jacks. November 23, Tyler Wade. November 25, Sir Anthony Domings. November 25, Justin Lawrence. November 27, Brennan Lund. November 28, Miel Dies. December. December 2, Brian Baker. December 7, Pete Alonso. December 9, Hunter Harvey. December 10, Nestor Courts Jr. December 10, Sheldon Neuse. December 14, Ryan McMahon. December 15, John Ashwi Fargas. December 16, Ryan Hendricks. December 16, Oscar Mercado. December 20, Dane Dunning. December 22, C.J. Chatham. December 22, Richie Martin. December 24, Miguel Castro. December 24, Fernando Romero. December 25, Nabil Chrismat. December 25, Zach Jackson. December 28, Dario Agrazal. December 28, Mitch White. December 29, Dustin Fowler. December 29, Brian Navarrito. December 31, Dol Lugo. Deaths. January. January 2, Eddie Smith. January 4, Billy Sullivan Jr., 83, catcher who played 962 games over 12 seasons, spanning 1931 to 1947 for 7 MLB teams. His father, Billy Esser, was top-flight catcher during first 2 decades of the 20th century. January 5, Jack Britton, 69, pitcher who appeared briefly for the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1950 and 1951 seasons. January 8, Harvey Haddix, 68, three-time All-Star and two-time Gold Glove pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies, Cincinnati Reds, Pittsburgh Pirates, and Baltimore Orioles from 1952. January 9, Johnny Temple, 66, six-time All-Star second baseman who played for the Cincinnati Reds and Redlegs, Cleveland Indians, Baltimore Orioles, and Houston Colt, 45s from 1952 to 1964, hitting .300 or better 3 times and tying for the National League lead in walks in January 10, Chub Feeney, 72, National League president from 1970 to 1986, then briefly club president of the San Diego Padres 1987-1988, previously vice president and de facto general manager of the New York and San Francisco Giants from 1946 through 1960. January 11, Joe Sprints, 91, backup catcher who played with the Cleveland Indians from 1930 to 1931 and for the St. Louis Cardinals in 1933. January 11, Lucas Turk, 95, pitcher 1922, for the Washington Senators. January 14, Sam Vico, 70, first baseman who played from 1948 to 1949 for the Detroit Tigers. January 22, Ruddy Miller, 93, backup infielder for the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics. January 24, Pat Crawford, 91, infielder for 3 different National League teams from 1929 to 1934, including the 1934 world champions St. Louis Cardinals. February 6, Bill Chamberlain, 84, pitcher for the 1932 Chicago White Sox. February 6, Ross Grimsley, 71, pitcher, who played for the Chicago White Sox in 1951, also the father of pitcher Ross Grimsley Roman III. February 6, Frank Whitman, 69, shortstop who played for the Chicago White Sox in a span of 2 seasons from 1946–1948. February 8, Robert O. Reynolds, 79, broadcasting executive and business partner of Gene Autry's, who with Autry was a founding co-owner of the Los Angeles Angels when they entered the American League in 1961, served as president of the Angels through 1975, star tackle for Stanford University's Gridiron team who became member. February 9, Ray Lemeno, 74, all-star catcher for the Cincinnati Reds during 5 seasons between 1941 and 1948. February 9, Joe Morey, 85, backup outfielder for the 1933 Boston Braves. February 9, Sam Parilla, 50, Puerto Rican left fielder who played with the Philadelphia Phillies in its 1970 season. February 12, Ray Dandridge, 80, Hall of Fame third baseman of the Negro Leagues and minor league baseball, who posted a career average of 355. February 15, Ray Blenker, 56, pitcher who appeared in just 1 game for the Kansas City Athletics in 1960. February 24, Bill Clemenson, 74, pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates during 3 World War II interrupted seasons, spanning 1939–1946. February 24, Jim Monite, 57, third baseman whose career lasted for 19 years from 1955–1972, including stints for the Chicago Cubs in 1960 and 1962, managed Class A Decatur Commodores in 1972, while appearing in 1954 minor league game. March 1, Joe Tipton, 72, backup catcher who appeared in 417 games from 1948–1954 for 4 American League teams in a one-sided trade, swapped by the White Sox to the Philadelphia Athletics, even up for eventual Hall of Famer Nellie Fox on October 19, 1949. In 1959, March 2, Butch Sutcliffe, 78, catcher for the 1938 Boston Bees. March 4, Louis Brower, 93, shortstop who played with the Detroit Tigers in 1931. March 7, Stu Hofferth, 81, catcher who played in 136 games from 1944 through 1946 for the Boston Braves. March 9, L.B. Fletcher, 77, all-star first baseman who played for the Boston Braves and Bees and Pittsburgh Pirates in a span of 12 seasons from 1934–1949. March 10, Jim Brenneman, 53, pitcher who made 3 appearances for the New York Yankees in 1965 and also was the winning pitcher of their 1965 Hall of Fame exhibition game against the Philadelphia Phillies at Doubleday Field in Cooperstown. March 12, Gordy Coleman, 59, first baseman who played from 1959 through 1967 for the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds and helped the Reds capture the 1961 National League pennant. March 13, Buddy Rosser, 79, solid defensive catcher for the New York Yankees, Cleveland Indians, Philadelphia Athletics, and Boston Red Sox in 13 seasons from 1939 through 1951. Also a 5-time All-Star and member of the 1941 World Series champion Yankees, who is one. March 14, Tony Freitas, 95, pitcher for the Philadelphia Athletics and the Cincinnati Reds during 6 seasons spanning 1932–1936, who also earned the most career wins by a left-handed minor league pitcher with 342, while tying for first with 20 or more wins during 9 seasons. March 16, Eric Show, 37, pitcher for the San Diego Padres and Oakland Athletics over 11 seasons from 1981-1991, who gained notoriety for giving up Pete Rose his 4,192nd hit, which surpassed the long-standing record for most career hits held by Ty Cobb. March 23, Roger Wolf, 82, knuckleball pitcher, who played for the Philadelphia Athletics, Washington Senators, Cleveland Indians, and Pittsburgh Pirates during 7 seasons, spanning 1941-1947. March 29, Ray Bear, 44, pitcher who played for the St. Louis Cardinals and Detroit Tigers in part of 4 seasons, from 1972-1977. April 2, Gil Paulson, 91, who made a pitching appearance with the St. Louis Cardinals in its 1925 season. April 5, Bobby Hoffman, 68, backup infielder who played for the New York Giants during 7 seasons between 1949 and 1957, including the 1954 World Series champion team, and later coached for 3 American League clubs from 1966 through 1978. April 6, William Ford, 80, pitcher for the Detroit Tigers in the 1945 season. April 6, Goody Rosen, 81, Canadian All-Star center fielder who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers and New York Giants over 6 seasons spanning 1937-1946, member of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. April 17, Walter Wilson, 80, pitcher for the 1945 Detroit Tigers. April 19, Virginia Bell, 66, All-American Girls Professional Baseball League pitcher and outfielder, who also served for the Women's Army Corps in Japan during World War II. April 24, Martinez Jackson, 89, Negro League's second baseman who played for the Newark Eagles in the 1930s, best known for being the father of Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson. April 25, Gordon Jones, 64, pitcher who spent 10 seasons in the majors, beginning his career in 1954 with the St. Louis Cardinals, and then moved on to the New York and San Francisco Giants, Baltimore Orioles, and Kansas City Athletics, before finishing with the Houston Colt 45s and Astros between. April 25, Mike Krivich, 85, All-Star center fielder who played for the Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, Philadelphia Athletics, St. Louis Browns, and Washington Senators in a span of 12 seasons from 1931-1945, while hitting .300 or better 4 times and leading the American League in triples. May 2, Buck Fawcett, 86, 19-year minor league veteran who played in 13 games as a third baseman and pitcher as a 36-year-old rookie for the Cincinnati Reds during wartime 1944 season. May 5, Tony DePhillips, 81, backup catcher who played in 1943 for the Cincinnati Reds. May 9, Ralph Brickner, 69, pitcher for the 1952 Boston Red Sox. May 8, Jim Finks, 66, player and longtime executive in professional football, Calgary Stampeders, Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears, who served 2 seasons 1983-1984 as the president of the Chicago Cubs. May 11, Benny Warren, 82, catcher who played for the Philadelphia and the New York Giants in a span of 6 seasons from 1939-1947. May 12, C. Johnson, 87, pitcher, who went 101-165 4.9 in 492 mound appearances with the Cincinnati Reds, St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies, and Boston Braves in all or part of 17 seasons, spanning 1928-1947. May 15, Showboat Fisher, 95, outfielder who played for the Washington Senators, St. Louis Cardinals, and St. Louis Browns over during 4 seasons between 1923 and 1932, as well as the last surviving member of the 1924 Senators, the first MLB club based in Washington, D.C., to win a World Series. May 26, Red Treadway, 74, backup outfielder who played from 1944 to 1945 for the New York Giants. June June 1, Bill Webb, 80, pitcher for the 1943 Philadelphia Phillies. June 2, Mort Flower, 82, pitcher who played for the Philadelphia Athletics during the 1934 season. June 10, Vic Bradford, 79, outfielder for the New York Giants in 1943. June 12, Jim Brock, 57, coach at Arizona State since 1972, who led the school to 2 College World Series titles. June 14, Monty Weaver, 87, pitcher who posted a 71-50 record in 201 games between 1931 and 1939 for the Washington Senators and Boston Red Sox, went 22-10 for 1932 Senators, and was a member of their AL champions the following season. June 16, Marlon Stewart, 75, pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, St. Louis Browns, Baltimore Orioles, and New York Yankees in a span of 6 seasons from 1949–1954. June 20, Norm Wallen, 76, third baseman for the Boston Braves during the 1945 season. June 23, Joe Dobson, 77, all-star pitcher who posted a 137-103 record in 14 seasons from 1939–1954, playing his first 2 years with the Cleveland Indians, 9 with the Boston Red Sox, and 3 with the Chicago White Sox, as he helped lead the Red Sox to the June 23, Marv Throneberry, 62, backup first baseman for the New York Yankees, Kansas City Athletics, and Baltimore Orioles over part of 5 seasons before joining the expansion New York Mets in 1962, with whom he became a starter for the first time. The 1962 club, dubbed the Amazing Mets, posted a 4,100. June 27, Alan Strange, 87, backup shortstop for the St. Louis Browns and Washington Senators during 5 seasons, spanning 1934–1942. June 29, Ray Mueller, 82, all-star catcher nicknamed Iron Man for the Boston Braves and Bees, Cincinnati Reds, New York Giants, and Pittsburgh Pirates in 14 seasons between 1935 and 1951, set a National League record with 233 consecutive games caught between 1943. June 30, Don Callaway, 75, second baseman and first baseman who during his 14-year career included stints with the Chicago White Sox, Detroit Tigers, and Philadelphia Athletics from 1940–1953. July, 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 July. July 4, Cal Cooper, 71, pitcher for the Washington Senators in the 1948 season. July 4, Tex Hoyle, 72, relief pitcher for the Philadelphia Athletics during the 1952 season. July 5, Bernie de Viveros, 93, shortstop who played with the Chicago White Sox in 1924 and for the Detroit Tigers in 1927, longtime scout and base-running instructor. July 13, Jimmy Reese, 93, infielder for the New York Yankees when his roommate was Babe Ruth, and St. Louis Cardinals from 1930–1932, later a longtime coach in the Pacific Coast League and in the majors for the California Angels. July 14, Cesar Tovar, 54, infield/outfield utility player who spent a dozen seasons in the majors, most notably with the Minnesota Twins from 1965. July 19, Idona Krigler, 72, All-American Girls Professional Baseball League player. July 26, Roland Gladue, 83, Canadian third baseman for the 1944 Boston Braves. July 26, Herm Holzhauser, 87, pitcher who played in 25 games for the 1930 St. Louis Browns. July 31, Hy Vandenberg, 88, pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, New York Giants, and Chicago Cubs in a span of 7 seasons between 1935 and 1945, and also a member of the Giants and Cubs teams that clinched the National League pennant in 1937 and 1945, respectively. August 1, Bernie James, 88, middle infielder in 114 career games for 1929, 1930 Boston Braves and 1933 New York Giants, member of 1933 World Series champions. August 2, Dick Jones, 92, pitcher who played for the Washington Senators in the 1926 and 1927 seasons. August 15, Joe Brovia, 72, who made 21 appearances as a pinch hitter with the 1955 Cincinnati Redlegs, previously a prolific hitter and longtime All-Star outfielder at AAA Pacific Coast League between 1941 and 1955, while collecting a lifetime .311 average with 214 home runs. August 23, Jim Prendergast, 77, pitcher who played for the Boston Braves in 1948. August 25, Cliff Garrison, 88, pitcher for the 1928 Boston Red Sox. August 27, Sid Griska, 79, shortstop, who played from 1938 to 1939 with the St. Louis Browns. August 28, Dane Clay, 74, outfielder for the Cincinnati Reds in a span of 4 seasons from 1943–1946. August 31, Mike Garbark, 78, backup catcher for the New York Yankees over 2 seasons between 1944 and 1945. September 1, Bob Greenwood, 66, Mexican pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies during 2 seasons from 1954–1955. September 5, Hank Aguirre, 63, 3-time All-Star pitcher who played for 4 teams in 16 seasons from 1955–1970, spending most of his career with the Detroit Tigers from 1958 to 1967, whose best season came in 1962, when he went 16-8 and led the American League. September 6, Rita Briggs, 65, Oakville All-Star catcher. September 12, Hunter Lane, 94, third baseman for the 1924 Boston Braves. September 16, Harry Chosen, 78, catcher who appeared in just a game for the Cincinnati Reds in 1937. September 16, Shirley Stavroff, 63, Oakville catcher and a member of 2 championship teams. September 28, Owen Sheets, 80, pitcher who appeared in 6 games for the Washington Senators in 1943. October 5, Lee Gamble, 84, backup left fielder for the Cincinnati Reds over parts of 4 seasons from 1935–1940, including the team that won the National League pennant in 1939. October 7, Stan Furins, 79, left-handed pitcher who played in 53 total games for the St. Louis Browns during the 1942 and 1946 seasons. October 11, Bobby Brooks, 48, backup outfielder who played from 1969 through 1972 for the Oakland Athletics and California Angels. October 11, Charlie Kuehler, 77, pitcher for the 1950 Chicago White Sox. October 25, George Follen, 80, middle infielder who played with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1937 and for the St. Louis Cardinals from 1943 to 1945. October 30, Frank Coggins, 50, backup second baseman for the Washington Senators and Chicago Cubs in a span of 3 seasons from 1967–1972. November 4, George Bradshaw, 70, catcher for the 1952 Washington Senators. November 5, Gene DeSautels, 87, light-hitting catcher with a good glove and strong arm who spent 19 years in baseball, including 13 major league seasons with the Detroit Tigers, Boston Red Sox, Cleveland Indians, and Philadelphia Athletics between 1930 and 1946. November 5, Joe Haig, 50, first baseman and right fielder who played from 1968 through 1973 for the St. Louis Cardinals and Cincinnati Reds. November 5, Tim McNamara, 95, pitcher for the Boston Braves and New York Giants during 5 seasons from 1922. November 6, Irv Duszak, 74, two-way player who pitched and played at first base and outfield for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, appearing in 10 seasons spanning 1941–1952 and helping St. Louis win the 1946 World Series while going 0-3 with a 5.33 ERA in 20. November 11, Ed Majewski, 86, catcher who played for the Philadelphia Athletics, Chicago White Sox, and New York Giants over part of 4 seasons from 1932–1937. November 16, Russ Mears, 75, pitcher for the Chicago Cubs during 3 seasons between 1941 and 1947. November 27, Glenn Mulder, 77, pitcher who played with the Brooklyn Dodgers, St. Louis Browns, and Chicago White Sox over 3 seasons from 1946 to 1948. November 29, Charlie Smith, 57, solid defensive third baseman who hit .239 with 69 home runs and 281 RBI in 10 seasons for 7 different teams from 1960 to 1969. Perhaps best known for being involved in some of the most significant trades of the 1960s as a key component in December 3, Woody Abernathy, 79, pitcher who worked in 16 games, 15 in relief, for the New York Giants 1946–1947. December 3, Earl Johnson, 75, pitcher whose career spanned 7 seasons from 1941–1951, playing with the Boston Red Sox and Detroit Tigers, who was also notable for being a World War II hero, as his actions earned him a Silver and Bronze Star for his meritorious service in a hazardous mission. December 4, Russ Garrett, 91, left fielder who played from 1929 through 1932 for the Boston Red Sox and Philadelphia Phillies, who in 1929 set a still-standing record for a Red Sox rookie with 17 triples in a season. December 7, Frank Sacca, 70, catcher who played for the Washington Senators in the 1951 and 1953 seasons. December 20, Larry Crawford, 80, pitcher for the 1937 Philadelphia Phillies. December 20, Bob Wellman, 69, outfielder and first baseman for the Philadelphia Athletics in 1948 and 1950, managed for a quarter-century in the minor leagues, winning more than 1,600 games, with his 1966 Spartanburg Phillies setting a Western Carolinas league record by ripping off a 25-game winning streak. December 26, Allie Reynolds, 77, 6-time All-Star pitcher for the Cleveland Indians and New York Yankees over 13 seasons spanning 1942–1954, who became the first MLB pitcher to throw 2 no-hitters in a single season and led the American League in shootouts and strikeouts 2 times and in ERA 1. December 26, Tony Robilo, 81, second baseman who played in 16 games for 1934 Cincinnati Reds, spent almost 50 years as a scout for 4 teams including the Reds, for whom he signed Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench and other stars. December 31, Mona Denton, 78, pitcher for the South Bend Blue Sox and Kenosha Comets of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. December 31, Jack Shepard, 63, catcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates over all or part of 4 seasons spanning 1953–1956. The Stanford graduate left baseball in the prime of his career and became a successful business executive and philanthropist.